Greetings, listeners. I'm your host and game master this evening, Zach Barrett, and you're about to listen to this Twisted Gear Studios production of The Legend of Zing Dong in collaboration with MacGuffin Media and the team behind Nerdvana the web series. All episodes of Nerdvana the web series are now live on TELUS Optic TV as well as TELUS's YouTube channel. Last we left our heroes, the shadow of the Fire Temple was defeated, and a red stone hurled out towards the destroyed temple in the city outside. The team chased after it to learn what it wants.
So, as you enter the chapel, and again, as you last recall, the majority of the building was completely collapsed from whatever destroyed the town previously. And sure enough, on the stone slab in which you rested, Titus, there is still that odd fluorescent red orb over around him that last you'll recall of anything touched would provide some kind of burning sensation. I do remember they decided to actually physically test the length of the burning sensation, but there was a burning sensation. And the fire pendant is now hovering above this translucent orb and Titus's flattened, mangled corpse.
So we are all in here right now.
Yeah.
We're looking at it.
That is what you see.
All right.
You even smell snow, and you hear hoglins cursing about how they don't want to get near you. It sounds like...
Can I try and touch it again? The orb?
Want to touch her?
Yeah.
I love how the way he says things dictates whether we do things.
Just saying, just want to be sure.
Yeah.
So no one goes up towards the flaming sarcophagus sphere, if we can call it that. And as you go to touch it, your hand does not make contact as this, what seems like a red shockwave kind of erupts out from around it. And this clad in red robed woman now appears above the orb and is...
Did not expect.
Is now standing, or is now kind of hovering above. You see that she kind of like becomes more ethereal as the image goes down, so there is no visible feet, but her face is clearly visible.
We got a free roaming specter.
Lady Ashenshire? Is that you, Lady Ashenshire? No.
I wanna say something. I wanna ask her, who are you?
I am Elementress Falor.
Whoa.
Ooh. This is a big name.
Gives me the tingles in the good places.
Deep Zing Dong lore, people.
Yeah.
Deep
dive.
Mid-rule lore.
One of the things you guys do notice is that in all your histories and sculptures, you just refer to the 6 gods that created the world as just the gods in the name of their element. You don't, to your understanding, they've never had names.
Okay. Are you here to assist us on our quest or hinder us?
I have in past offered assistance to you, and yet time and time again you continue to fail.
Oh, God.
It's kind of our thing.
However, the others also failed, so there must be something you're doing vaguely right.
The others? You mean there were others before us?
Well, you continue to fail, but those that work against the realm of light are also failing. So there is something that you do that seems to be keeping the status quo.
I understand. We are screwing up here and there. However, we're also somehow winning here and there. I mean, that's my interpretation.
Yeah, our intentions are good. Mostly.
She looks down at at Titus' body. There are differences now and then, each time you try again. This is new, looking at Titus' body.
Can you
but
help
now
our friend?
you are one less than you were before. I believe this to be a permanent perspective. What was 6 is now 5. What makes you think that you 5 could do what the 6 of you couldn't before?
I mean, I don't think anyone of us could match the singing prowess of our flattened friend here, but I mean, I don't know that we can continue on as just 5. I just don't know what else to do. Is there any way that you can help us?
I want everyone to roll just a straight intelligence check real quick. And add your intelligence modifier. Oh god. What did you Okay, what did you get?
20.
Natural 20? Oh my god, what did that get?
I got a 1. I unthought.
What did Steven have?
I got a 9.
I also got a nat 20.
Oh, damn.
Oh. So whilst no one is up here speaking on your behalf at this point to this god or goddess, he's nodding along, being like, yeah, the logic makes perfect sense. It's Ashlyn and Mikhail that notice that there are only, like right now there's 4 of you with Titus gone. There's only ever been 5 of you.
3, 4.
And she's talking about a 6th.
She's talking about the 6 of you now. 5.
Do you guys know who the 6th person is? Who is it?
6? I don't know. I mean, it must maybe my horse.
No.
No.
No name.
No, because I also have a horse.
You hear
that's
him
true.
yelling outside.
We're not talking about the Borneans, are we?
No, perhaps we should ask her. Who the 6th
Yes.
person must be.
Ask her.
Is it maybe her?
Ask her. You're talking to her.
Yeah. There is only 4 of us in this room, along with our pancaked pal here. Who's this 6th person you're talking about?
Your adventuring party has always been that of 6 people. And you've always made it to the ritual to prevent the god of darkness from entering and taking over Midrule. Yet every time you go to stop the ritual, you succeed in stopping the ritual, but you don't succeed in stopping the darkness.
Is the darkness the 6th person? Am I dark? No, I'm good. I'm good, guys. I promise.
What?
It's the kids who are wrong.
It's the kids who are wrong.
What is
no,
happening?
I don't think that it's. I don't think the 6th person's Gornin.
No.
It's just that what we're hearing is that people have tried to do what we're trying to do in the past, and they have only sort of succeeded, and then that seems to restart the cycle.
But if she says that they've been with us since the beginning, it couldn't have been the Gornian. It has to be something else. Gornoan. It has to be something that's been following us. Maybe something we're not seeing. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by the 6th person. There's only 4 of us in this room. Look, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this
5.
guy.
And we all
4
just
alive.
met up as we thought by chance.
Yeah. What could you possibly mean by a 6th person? Is there some sort of spirit guiding us?
Not strictly. Time and time again, your adventuring group travels to the 6 temples to collect the stones that represent our effect on your world. You've always used them to stop a ritual from merging the realm of dark with the realm of light.
Is there something that someone's carrying with them right now that could be alive?
Well, as she mentioned, when she mentioned
The stone?
when she mentioned 6 elements of effect, she actually motions to the floating red stone above Titus's grave.
Oh. So is there something in this stone? Is there literally a spirit within this stone? Is that what you're trying to tell us? I mean, I guess so. She popped out of it.
I'm confused.
I really want to grab the stone.
I kind of want to too, but also I'm scared because
I'm actually going to
it's
grab
burning.
the stone.
I want to grab the stone. I'm gonna grab the stone.
Alright, so Stefan just pushes past you, Noah, and goes and grabs the stone. And as you grab it, there's no pain, but you do feel some kind of unseen energy kind of repel your hand.
Oh my god. I couldn't do it, guys.
The stones are kept hidden for a reason. They keep the worlds separate, the 2 variants that there are, as the 6 of us divided, one believing that unification through force and one believing unification through choice diverged. They keep the realms separate, and though we don't let people interact with them. However, in certain rare occasions, when the line between light and dark is at its blurriest, we will let people interact with these stones, but no one person can hold all 6. And chosen before you were even born was a stone for each of you.
This isn't my stone, guys. This isn't my stone.
Maybe it's Tito's. Titus.
Try to grab Titus's hand and make him grab the stone.
But it's so
But
flat.
he's in a sarcophagus.
No, but he's flat. I mean, like, just draped over like paper?
Should we just each try grab it?
Maybe. Maybe there's one of us specifically that this works for. Was there someone that was coming to this town specifically that maybe it's tied to?
Well, me and Titus were trying to go north.
Well,
This
maybe
is where Titus is from.
This is Titus's village.
Yeah.
could this be tied to our flat friend here? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
In the past, this stone was often carried by the one that you named Titus.
Okay, so someone put it on. Can we put it on him?
We can't touch it.
None of us can touch it. We have to figure something else out.
In the current series of events that you've all been following, your friend Titus looks down at his body, dead.
Yes.
Can we reset?
This is a new chain of events that never happened before.
Oh man, we've gone off book.
Unfortunately, with your lack of success with 6, now 5, what hope do you have to stop the ritual?
My hope lies in what you have just told us, that we are already doing things differently than we ever have done before.
Yeah.
By your own account, everything that's been tried before has only kept the balance and status quo, and the cycle has repeated. Perhaps we have the power to stop it.
I want you, Stefan, to roll a persuasion check. Yeah.
Hang on, just double checking persuasion. 10.
10? She looks you up and down, and she looks at Titus's grave. Lack of a better term. Your logic is sound. I can bring him back. It is not a power that we wish to use lightly. And upon doing so, you must prove to me that there's a reason for me to directly intervene with your world.
There's really only one power that we all hold together, and it's at its fullest when we have our friend Titus with us.
Don't you do it?
And that's the power of friendship.
Roll with disadvantage, don't care.
Am I rolling persuasion as well?
Actually,
Yeah?
roll a persuasion check. What'd you get?
I got a 3.
She looks at you and says, "Did you really just pull the friendship card?"
Even she groans.
Meta groaning.
I mean, I know it sounds silly, but I never believed that I could be anything more than I am until I met these fellow adventurers. You know, part of my past is that humans have always been an enemy to me and my family. I was raised by dwarves in the mountains and always found that animals were more reliable as friends, but upon meeting all of you, that changed. And without Titus, I don't know how we could possibly go on.
Be frank with you, goddess. We just really need a healer, and without him, I just don't know that we're gonna make it.
I miss his songs. Sort of.
Kind
Sort
of.
of. I'll get Ashley to roll a persuasion check though with what she had said.
Cool. 3.
With
All right.
charisma? No.
No.
3. Charisma.
Just gonna go cry over here now, guys.
If I were to permit him re-entry into this world and this series of events, I must do my best to not directly interfere, and as such, I will give you the means upon which to bring him back, but you will ultimately be responsible for his return.
I guess we can deal with that.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Alright. So she begins an incantation and brings out a couple of items that are bathed in gold, and she uses these materials to actually be components for this spell. And it's at this point that she lowers the red orb that's around Titus and asks all of you, now, again, I am not of this particular world, but you all are. So whatever you think will help, please speak to your friend from this side to the other and convince him to his soul to come back. Now each of you get to. So how this works is it's a resurrection ritual.
Oh, okay.
So how this is going to work is each of you, depending on what you're willing to offer to the ritual to help bring Titus' soul back, will determine what you have to roll on the die. So, one at a time. For whoever is interested and invested in wanting to be a part of this, can step forward and detail how they want to proceed.
So I gotta give something up to bring him back, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Now, it doesn't have to be a tangible item, but tangible items are also accepted. It could be whatever you think, as a character, would assist in getting Titus' soul to come back.
Okay.
I'll permanently give up a hit point. I
Like
guess.
some life energy, basically.
Yeah.
All right. So how do you approach the approach the altar? How do you want to do that?
You got an RPS.
Is there anything that you want to say?
We really need a healer.
Never coming back.
I could offer up Matt's flesh to you. No one will need your company.
But no one will know. Well, since our friend who doesn't usually talk is still thinking about what to say,
Yes.
I want to offer up my axe. Actually, I want to take out my axe, and I'm going to rest it on his deflated body, and I want to hold his crushed hand and just say I miss you. How much I miss you. And you know, I couldn't stand your music before, but you know, since it's been so quiet around here, I just want to hear my song again. That's all I want to hear. Just come back to us, Titus. I just need you to come back.
Okay. So
My tears are now hitting the axe laying on his deflated body.
Okay, roll a d20.
All right. Whew. 17.
17?
Yeah.
Okay. So as no one lays their salve and he places the axe on the altar, he watches the axe also glows gold and dissipates into the other objects that the Elementress threw in. Anyone else?
I take the 5 candles that I have in my inventory and use the tinderbox to light them and arrange them around Titus's deflated body. And I offer up a song of my own.
What is your song?
No.
Titus the Bard, life without you is so hard. We need you back in our yard so we can take on those evil... No, that's insensitive. So we can take on the bad guys and change this world for the better. We have so much regretter. Titus, come back. End scene.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I'm not the expert here. I'm not the expert.
Stephen, I'll get you to roll a d20 as well.
For developmentally challenged opponents.
And 10.
10. Okay. Your 5 candles. There's 5, you said?
Yes.
Okay, your 5 candles as you finish your song. Also, disassemble into gold and up into the ethereal plane where all the other objects have gone.
Oh my goodness.
He's 10,000 candles in the
Anything
wind.
else, anything you want to chip in? You're not obligated to do so, but you can if you like.
Well, yeah. So I'm gonna walk up to Tito. I will draw a blade. Titus. I will draw a blade across the palm of my hand, place it on his chest, and
This guy cray.
I offer my health for the health of my friend.
This is such a powerful moment for me.
That's one of the more unique ways I've ever seen that go down. Alright,
Yeah.
so if you are comfortable with that,
A single health point. Yeah.
you just knock off a permanent health point.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so knock that down. And the blood, as it comes into contact with, as you're in contact with Titus and as you say that line, the blood itself that is on his body also glows gold and floats up to the ritual. Again, you're not obligated to do anything, Ashlyn, but if you wish to add it, you can. Before you do, I'll get you to roll a d20 there, Mikhail.
19, which is a crit. Oh no, it's only in combat.
Yeah,
That is a crit.
just looking for the raw.
You
raw
critically loved him.
Okay.
Okay. I head up to the altar and I look at Titus's body, which definitely certainly doesn't match the, how large his personality was.
No, it really doesn't.
Titus, you are inspiring to us, not just because you could cast bardic inspiration on us. Your songs helped us travel throughout the land, and I would like to offer all of the rest of my fish to help nourish your body back to health, because it's so flat that I believe that nourishment that comes from nature is a sacred thing. Like these souls have left the earth in order to bring nourishment to us, and I hope that they will do so unto you, my friend. Put the fish on him.
Alright, so similarly, you can knock a fish off your inventory, and
All my fish.
from a ranger perspective, that actually makes a lot of sense. So if they also go, with the ritual, please roll a d20 and let me know.
I'm wondering if we gave
It was-
him a
it was
shower,
all my
would it be a
fish.
All your
golden
fish?
shower?
Yeah. Holy heavens. Alright, so all your fish are gone.
That's what we should
All your fish belong to me.
14.
14. Alright. So as the four of you lay kneel next to Titus's body and have all given up something to this ritual, the gold light around him, the Elementress, and everything else around the room dissipates, and you're now back into the standard way of the room that was before, where it's cold, it's a dark blue everywhere due to the time of day. The Elementress still floats above, and as the light disappears, Titus's body seems a little less mangled, almost as if it was formed the way it was before he was trampled. And Titus, you wake up feeling the cold of the stone slab beneath you, and you are back at full health, exactly where you were before. But the only memory you have was seeing 24 hoglins running towards you as you stood there, praying to some deity you've never known before, and feeling the warm touch of a hand on your face after everything went black, and now you're here.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Oh my god, it worked!
Why does it smell like fish?
What's that smell? Those fish brought you back to life.
Oh,
Yeah,
what happened to the hoglins, guys?
You were dead. You were flat,
you've
man.
been dead for a long time.
I didn't stop them? I thought I stopped them. The last thing I remember was them running into the woods.
You
in
did the
fear from me.
opposite. You did the opposite of stop.
It was
them.
the exact opposite.
Yeah.
You've been gone for a while, buddy. We've had some.
It's okay. You chased them away after they ran over you. They were
Yeah.
back to the camp.
We saw some crazy stuff.
Mikkel, why do you have tears in your eyes?
allergies?
As you look to your friends, Titus, it takes you a couple seconds to realize that there's also a woman floating above you.
Is that the goddess of my people?
We kind of think so.
It's a pretty good guess. You should put this amulet on. This one that's floating that none of the rest of us could touch.
I immediately am humbled by this image of this goddess, and I fall from the slab to my knees and look up and say, I'm not worthy of your humble visage. My people, they've suffered greatly in your name. Are you here now to help us?
The red stone floating in front of her. As she goes to speak, she kind of makes a motion. You see, similar to how things dematerialize in the gold during ritual, a necklace begins to materialize in gold from the tip of the stone to create a full circlet in front of her. I'm here to help you through you, my child. You are to be my eyes and ears on the material plane for the remainder of this voyage, should you wish to accept it.
I serve humbly at your leisure.
Okay. And the necklace, without any physical contact, it just floats and rests upon your neck. Under miscellaneous AC, while wearing the amulet, you get +1 AC.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That is pretty cool.
We had to give up so much for you to get that. You realize?
Well, okay. First of all, is she still here?
Yeah, she's alive.
Okay. My friends, what have I missed? Please catch me up.
You died.
Yeah. We had to fight a boss without you.
We were able to sneak by the Hoglins, and were able to actually enter that cave that we were aiming for. And inside was pretty ornate. What would you even say? A temple, I guess, or an area that was built to honor your people and the elemental deity of your people. Yeah. And we thought that we was going to die because we had to defend ourselves against the shadow flame thing.
Mm-hmm.
But as usual, I saved everyone. As per usual.
Did you find any more of my people?
No, it was barren. There was nobody there. Not even the Hoglins would go that far in.
No. But we went through the death traps and fought the what was that at the end? The fire demon thing at the end?
It was like a smoke golem.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That was his name.
That was
Great
the one.
priest who worships Elementress Vestra, member of our clan of Dark. She was the one that segregated from the other 5. That conquest was the only way to truly ascertain the peace amongst all the worlds.
But then there was like this amulet that came off of them, and the amulet led us back to here, and then it was like glowing, and then we had to all give up something, and then now you're here and you're not flat anymore. You were really flat. I made a whole bunch of jokes about it. It was really funny. I wish you were there.
Yeah. I wish we had some kind of like...
What was the best one?
Like a 10-year-old girl.
Pancaked pal, I think.
That wasn't very good.
I liked it.
I can be funny too.
Okay.
A plateau of a person.
You don't even understand what we've been through.
Well, I'm sorry. I feel like somehow I've been there with you the whole time, but I feel emotionally that I've been through a lot with the dying.
What was death?
So maybe get off my back.
That's a lot to go through.
But Titus, we there's something we don't understand. She keeps telling us that there's 6 of us, but there's only 5.
6 of us? Why would there be 6 of us? There's only 5 of us.
That's what we said.
Yeah. There's the amulet. The amulets. Do any of us have an amulet that isn't associated to our cultures?
No, I don't have any.
I definitely don't.
I don't have any.
I mean, I sneak. I can't afford to wear jewelry. It clangs too much.
I don't have any fish anymore either.
Yeah.
Says the man who is dressed by a bell.
Yeah, Ashlyn gave up all of her fish to bring you back. And my axe.
Oh, that's neat. What's the name of your horse?
No one?
What's the name of your horse?
No.
Nameless.
Nameless horse.
My horse?
Yeah.
Bosley.
Can we bring the horses in?
They're outside. I mean, we can just go out there if you want.
Why don't we bring them inside?
I mean, this is a pretty small area, I'm imagining, right? Can we fit horses in here?
We're in a big hall.
It's with the way that everything's all crushed and crumbled. Like you guys fitting in here is pretty tight.
Yeah.
A horse would not fit in.
Crap.
Yeah.
What about that little snowman that we met? What was his face?
Oh, what was his name?
He only saved your life.
Yeah.
Well, as you progress through your adventures, I'm sure you will figure it out. Speaking of which, every time we have met, you've been in need of some guidance, and I will provide it once more to you this time. This will be the last favor I can specifically of for you.
Oh, why didn't anyone wish for more wishes?
Always wish for more wishes.
That was our big overstep.
We are indebted to you always. Fair one.
As you may have noticed, my shrine in this volcano was tainted by the soul of Borogai, in a means to try and prevent my sisters and brothers from helping prevent Elementress Vestra's effects on merging the two realms of light and dark. It is your charge, as we cannot physically affect your world, to please go and purify the other 5 temples.
Well, we just did it once. A person down. Let's do it.
May I ask, do any of them have anything to do with water? Like, we're going to have to get in the water.
Would be one of the elements.
Oh,
that
God.
We all
All right.
yes.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
We got it.
Yes, there is a water temple.
Yeah.
Subtext.
All right.
I think we can do this.
I think we should start heading in the right direction, which is
Oh, God. We're not listening to you.
this way.
Do you know which one is closest or which one needs our attention the most?
That's a decision I must leave in your hands. As you put it before, Stefan, the fact that events have already changed could very well mean that your own options and decisions in this matter may be the reasons why we succeed or fail.
I'm all in, guys.
All right. Well, let's do this.
I mean, I'm really hungry because I've been dead for a while.
You're made of fish now. You should be full.
But of course, my friends, I owe you my life. As far as I'm concerned, you're all members of my village now.
Oh, my God.
You've met my god.
Well, I say we don't waste any more time in this cramped space. It kind of smells weirdly of death and fish in here. So
Thank you.
They were
let's
scented
head out.
candles.
Thank you, Goddess, for
Yeah, they're
everything
gone.
that you have provided us in this day.
And I thank you for agreeing to help in these matters. But hopefully that this be the last time that I offer this kind of assistance.
I lean over to no one. It's not gonna be the last time.
Not gonna be the last time.
And it's with that she, almost as if, you know, how paper kind of looks as it peels away and when you throw it into a fire, her image kind of
Poofs.
disappears and embers are left behind in her wake.
Cool. She's so cool, you guys.
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Someone snap. All right.
Oh my God.
Let's head out. Let's head out of here. What time of day is it outside now?
Still an army of hoglins outside.
But they're not like outside of
Well,
this
they don't
door.
come into the
Yeah, they
village.
don't come
Won't
in the
come in
city.
the village,
We're
yeah.
in the city, right?
And you're still inside the crushed chapel
Yeah.
within the city grounds.
What time of day is it now? Is it like daylight? Is it night or?
When you first walked into the chapel, you would notice that it was getting pretty late. But now that you've left the chapel, once this incident has concluded, it's early morning.
Yeah, we were in there for a long time, guys.
I am glad of this.
Well,
the other thing to notice is that as you guys, is anyone stepping outside?
I am.
Okay, so as you step outside, because you can tell what time of day is through the hole in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Crushed wood. As you exit the building, it is a very interesting, it's very different. It's a lot warmer, and some of the snow is already beginning to melt and drip off of some of the rooftops that were just completely caked in snow.
Weird.
You see that a lot of the cloud cover is kind of dissipated, and
It's beautiful.
there's even chirps of birds somewhere in the distance.
Oh wow.
So nice.
It's like you guys defeated a temple without me.
Yeah, it's almost like we did a whole bunch of stuff while you were dead.
Oh,
but
okay.
I mean, it's fine. All right. Well, I guess we should start heading to one of these temples.
I just don't know where.
Yeah. What direction do we even head
do we
in?
want to go?
I have a map.
Oh.
But also, like, what she said is that each of the stones, like, kind of corresponds to each of us, right?
Yeah.
So maybe, I mean, we found one in Titus's origin village. Like, should we be heading to where we're from?
Well, I mean, when we were heading north here, the idea was that me and Titus were trying to both find some answers as to where we come from in our family. And all I know is that in caves to the north is where I was going to find my answer. And we found other answers in this cave to the north. Maybe we need to stick north.
Yeah.
Keep going north?
Let's head to where.
What does your map
can
say?
So I open up my map and try to see in the Northlands if there's any landmarks near where we are.
Alright, so you got a map of basically Midrule in general, correct?
2 cases of maps or scrolls.
Okay.
So I have several maps.
That's lucky, actually, that you got that. So yeah,
Oh,
that's great.
nice.
Good thing I'm alive.
Yeah, I guess.
Looking over cartography is because this isn't a sci-fi or even a modern world, right? Cartography is actually quite a big deal. To have acquired a map is to have met someone whom is very well traveled.
Yeah.
And being that the realm of Midrule was kind of vivisected 1,000 years ago, and a lot of people don't really keep in touch with all the other communities beyond their most nearby ones. The map to the world is very, like I said, it's very rare to come across, and it's very unique looking. Way off to the east, there is a large ocean and an island that's very far off. If you're looking up north, you'll find the northern mountains, the lands of the Bornoans, the lands of the dwarves, and their underground caves is a bit to the east of here as well, northeast.
Oh, we should go there. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do.
Okay.
I want everybody who's looking at the map to roll a wisdom check.
I'm looking at this map.
Where's
Damn.
wisdom? Ooh, I get a +1 on wisdom.
18.
18 for Mikhail, Ashley,
Friggin' 6.
Names to Fame,
5.
19.
and no one.
16.
Okay. So for no one, Titus, and Mikhail, looking at the map, and from the conversation you just had with this Elementress Falor, you kind of get these weird vibes and feelings about different parts of the map as to where you might be needing to go. This obscure island way off to the east past the ocean seems to be of some kind of familiar thing. The caves to the northeast of you seems to be another interesting point of well, there's probably something rings to you there. To the south, there you know of you took an airship that got you most of the way here from Babarubo Village.
Wasn't that
Or there was
Mikhail?
the crash of Babarubo Village. In the center of the mainland itself of Midrule, there is like a big castle structure that only Mikhail has actually physically been to. It's a gorgeous building, almost entirely made of marble, and it's always shining white and gold there.
So cool.
But farther south from there is the airship lands, where they actually create the airships and have a lot of technology that is based of transporting over the lands.
I could get us faster to other areas.
Could.
And far to the west is just ocean that spans on that no one's ever returned from. So this is kind of thinking a lot like Middle Earth and you know other
Sci-fi
franchises.
Yeah. I mean, fantasy.
It's kind of basically the end of the world is as far as we're aware of this. That is that Western side.
So I guess we're all in agreement then that we go into the ocean that no one's returned from. With no boat.
Wait, no one's returned from there? You've come back?
All right.
Just kidding.
Barreling towards a misunderstanding.
But for real, I think we should head towards the south, where the airships are being constructed. Because, I mean, if we get there, we might be able to take an airship to wherever we need to afterwards, right?
I feel like someone said that already.
That's a big if.
Wait,
steal
that's
one.
further than the dwarf village, right?
So,
While we're looking at the map, relatively, how close is the dwarven lands?
So looking through all those things, for the three of you that are really looking and pegged that spot out, can you please all roll survival checks?
Cool. It's just a straight up roll, yeah.
10 from Mikhail,
16.
16 from Titus,
no, there's no modifier.
There's no. Okay, 16 then.
16.
Yeah.
So for Titus and no one, distance, the dwarven caves are closer, but it is much more difficult terrain. It's going to be rougher to get there.
Oh, yeah.
But you can
Airship?
follow roads to just straight go down south past Babaribo Village and get to the airship lands.
We're getting a fucking airship.
Yeah,
guys.
let's go get the airship.
Bleeping airship.
Yeah.
Someone bleep that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We've already had enough struggle with being off-road, so I agree.
All right. To the airship kingdom then.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know. That's what I'm going to call it.
Okay.
Does it not say on your map what it's called?
The airship, the lands of the airships, like of that tribe of people, the lands of Artaka.
Okay.
All right.
Ortaka.
Airship Bortaga.
Doing it up.
Well, I guess we'll find our horses and hop on.
Okay.
I mean, at least my horse. Horse with no name.
We're going to Ortaka.
All right. So you guys mount up. All your equipment that was left with the horses and your carriage is still there. You guys mount up and you guys start heading south.
All right.
Is there anything you wish to do on your trek south?
We could stop
maybe we should
into
rest. We should
to
definitely
Friendy
rest.
Boy.
Why?
It's probably melted.
Yeah. We should really rest is what we need. I only have 10. I mean, I'm very...
Do you want me to touch you?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I gave
Well,
up
we
something
could-
for you.
Maybe we should stop into the village to the south and have a rest at our friend's house. We could rest for a long time.
We can bring him good news.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Thanks for melting my world.
Yeah.
and then
Well, it was only near the volcano
yeah.
that got melty.
I'd have a change of clothes because I got to stay fashionable.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. And now that it's a little bit warmer, I decide to like my stomach showing a little bit, so
Oh
it's
my
like my
gosh.
coat just comes
Ah,
out of here. And it's,
yup.
yeah,
Halter top.
yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah, I guess we can stop in the town at least to sleep because I definitely
Sleep,
need...
replenish supplies.
we need some more fish now, too.
Yeah, I got rid of all my fish.
I've got like one fish left.
Fish heads,
One fish,
roly
two
poly
fish.
fish heads.
All right, so I
Let's
guess
head
we'll
for
head there
for a
first.
slep.
Yeah.
Alright. So you head on to the Bornoan village, and it does get colder. Not as cold as it was when you last came through here, but it's getting colder as you leave. And as you go down, remembering that their village is actually was in like a crevice, like a valley. So as you go into this crevice and the sun's kind of hidden by the overarching mountain range, there's a bit of a chill here, and the snow seems right at home, but nowhere near as bitter as it once was.
That's cool.
Oh, it's so
Going down,
nice.
The village is there. Kids are out and playing. All that fun stuff.
Oh, nice.
Aw.
They will welcome us as heroes. I hope.
We
You have
can.
no idea what you've done.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna try and locate our friend's house.
All right, yeah, it's not hard to do. It's on the outskirts of the valley itself.
What the hell was his name?
I can't remember. Does anyone remember what his name was?
Gazorpazorp?
Yeah, Gazorpazorp Field.
Well, you see him walking out of his fishery with a big basket of fish splashing up, and he's trying to smack.
I
them
wave
back
out,
down.
"Hello, my friend.
Oh, hello! I'm glad to see you're all alive.
We're glad to see you too, my friend. We've had quite an adventure."
And the whole us alive thing is only a recent development.
Mm-hmm.
That seems oddly confusing.
Yeah, we kind of met with like a goddess, and then like our friend Titus was dead, and then she brought him back to life, and yeah, it was a whole thing. Anyways, we're hoping we can take a sleep here. Is that cool with you? I mean, I know you held us up that one time, but I mean, we are really beat, and we also need fish.
This stunned expression.
Hey, Forvo.
Hello, Mikhail.
That's what it is.
Everyone but Mikhail huddles together and goes, "Oh my god, that's right."
Why did he keep it to himself?
No, of course not.
I thought of your name every bite of delicious,
I was dead, so I
life-saving
got a
fish
Yeah, mulligan.
that I
You
had.
saved our lives.
Yeah,
Our Bornoan buddy.
Pretty good.
The great fish.
yeah.
Well, so you wish to stay with us again?
If that would be okay, your generosity saved our lives last time, and we are passing through in the opposite direction after having inadvertently stopped the taint that was going on to the volcano to the north.
Sorry.
Are you saying you're responsible for why it's sunny now?
Not us alone, but we had help.
Yeah, the goddess really shone a light on us. Shone a light on us.
She poured light.
Poured
on
light
us.
all over our face.
Showered us in gold.
We have been very blessed, my friend.
Indeed, you have. Well, thank you very much. Yes, absolutely, you can stay. It is pretty early in the day. If you would like, I'm sure there's things around town you can do that people would offer compensation for assistance, should you wish.
Oh,
We could probably do
That's
some
true.
jobs.
Odd jobs.
Odd jobs.
there's some choring to be done.
Choring.
Pitter patter.
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
Let's do it.
All right, well, can we say what time it is right now? Like, is it like?
We're looking at like a little bit before midday.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe we want to head to the shop and see if there's anything.
Well, maybe
that
we
can...
should like sell our cloaks if we're heading south. We're probably not gonna need
them again when we go to the dwarven.
We are going to the cave later.
We are going further north.
Okay, yeah, we should keep those then. Okay.
All right. Well, let's. I'm gonna head to the.
I could use some
Bar.
candles.
Thank you, Forvo.
No worries. If anybody wants to help with some of my fish farming, I would be very happy to pay for them.
I would
can
love to
fish
do
farm?
that. I'll do it.
Oh, all right.
All right.
That's lovely. Thank you very much, Titus.
Yeah. I decided to stay and help Forvo
All right.
with the fish farming.
That's so
fishing?
cute.
The other four of you go to the traveler shop.
Yeah.
Yes. And I have questions about my frost shield.
Yeah.
How is that going to work in non-frigid environments?
So
So it's beginning to
To
melt a little bit. Yeah.
Let's go take it to the traveler shop, see if I can pawn this sucker.
Sweet.
It's not a bad plan.
All right, so you head on to the traveler shop, and sure enough, same Borno and shopkeep is there. Same. Remember that very plain architectural design of every building here. Hello. Nice to see you all again. Headed south this time, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in and out.
Well, what can I help you with today?
I would like to sell this shield.
Oh my. Not looking very good, is it?
It's hardly used.
Well, holds it up and it drips a bit on his desk. I mean, I could probably freeze it and prevent it from continuing to melt, but it still melted a little bit. You're looking to sell this?
Unless you can make it permanent. Yeah.
I don't quite have those skills. Like I said, I could prevent it from continuing further until someone else buys it going north. But otherwise, I would be willing to part with 10 gold for it.
Well, if that's what I got. That's what I got. Do you have anything to trade for it? Perhaps a steel shield?
A heat shield?
Heat shield?
Perhaps a steel shield. Perhaps.
I'm thinking of songs that have to do with fish.
Oh my god.
I can only think of fish heads. So I keep singing it to Forvo. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, fish heads,
And
keep them up.
he's kind of like bobbing his head along. So
Right on.
It's really cute.
Did you see my crop top, Forvo? It's doing anything for you?
it's a very unique style. Yes.
Yeah. I have olive skin. That's how you keep your tan.
It's right there. All right. So, yeah, he hands you over the 10, or he goes, I mean, I could possibly. I found one of these a couple of days ago, and he pulls out. It seems like a used shield, but a solid wood reinforced with metal bracing shield.
I'm perfectly fine to swap those out.
Just swap the
Yeah.
So he hands you the shield. Yeah, as long as you have it equipped in your one hand, you get +2 to your AC.
Okay. Does it also have a melee?
No, not this one.
Cool.
It is a regular shield.
Cool. I will.
Alright, anyone else want to dive into the Mr. Shopkeep?
Yeah. What do you guys have any weapons for sale?
Well, I don't recommend these ice ones anymore.
Hmm.
They won't last too long. However, I've got, again, from the wandering caravan of people much like yourselves just wish to give a couple of things in trade. So he pulls out a couple of basic weapons. So, is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Maybe something a little bit more powerful than this rapier that I have.
He goes, well, are you, like, stopping power? Like, just really big, heavy, and...
Well, something I'd still be able to use one-handed. I have a... I don't want to metagame, but it has a +5 attack bonus. You have to think with a little bit more oomph to it.
You're looking for, like, seriously, you're looking for magical weapons.
Yeah, anything like that.
Oh, I don't deal in much magic stuff. That would be really cool, though. I probably wouldn't sell it.
Damn. All right. Well, maybe something just to help replenish my health after a long day. What do you have in that department?
I've got more fish.
So much fish.
Fish.
All right, yeah. How much for the fish?
Well, how many would you like? It is it's about 10 gold per fish.
Yeah, I'll take another 2 fish.
All right. So you still have the jar I gave you from before?
I do. Yeah, here. If you want to just load it up in here.
He puts in some water, puts in 2 red fish, takes your 10 gold from you.
What about anything a little maybe stronger than some studded leather that I'm wearing? But I need it to be very versatile. You see, I'm a sneaky boy, and I don't want anything to weigh me down.
So he does have some other options. They're all significantly heavier though. So they'll limit the amount of AC you can add to your AC. Sorry, they will limit the amount of dexterity you can add to your AC.
So nothing in the light armor department.
As of right now, as far as standard wares go, you do have anything better than this for AC bonuses. Limit your speed.
Okay. I guess that'll be it for now.
And he kind of nods and looks to Fane and Ashlyn as if, yeah?
I'll buy 3 fish.
Oh, okay.
So sorry.
No, it's all good.
Do you still have the jar?
Yes, I still have my jar.
Perfect. You take the jar, you fill it with 3 fish, water, gives it to you.
2 questions. Do you have any candles for sale?
I do.
Could I grab a couple of them?
Absolutely.
Candles, am I right?
She grabs 5 candles.
You never know.
1 gold for the 5 candles.
Oh, sick. Okay. Thank you so much.
Sorry,
It's a great
how
deal.
much was the fish?
It was 10 gold a piece.
Okay, so perfect. 30 gold.
Thank you. They are quite exotic to this region of the land.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Will that be all today?
I'll also take 5 candles if that's okay.
That will be 1 gold, please.
And my next question for you is, do you know of any odd jobs around town or anybody who might be looking for a hand for a day? We're not going to be staying for long, but we are looking to pass the rest of the day usefully.
Oh, kitty. Well, I know for myself, I need some weapons sharpened for the shop, and I would be willing to pay for that. There is a community hall in town. I believe some adventurers often refer to it as the bar, but we don't understand what that means. But they would often look for people to help assist in cleaning and dishing food, things of that nature. I'm sure they will pay for that.
I'm gonna head to the bar.
I would love to help you sharpen some weapons.
Oh,
I'll go to the
wonderful.
bar.
Oh, thank you. What is your name, sir?
My name is Stefane.
Stefane.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you. And as you shake your hands, this big, honking, heavy, just arm. So he shakes your hand.
That's a sharp A on Stefane, just as sharp as I'm going to make these weapons.
Oh, I like that.
I'm glad I've already left.
Alright, Mikhail, you go with those 2 to...
Let's go to the bar.
So sure enough, the direction he motions you towards is the largest hut in town. And as you enter it, it looks, as he said, more of a community hall, less of a bar. There is a bar tabletop in a window that seems to connect to. Past that window is the kitchen where they're actually cooking food. But it seems to be one enlarged dome-like structure similar to the shop, but at a larger scale, with a bunch of kind of picnic tables, long stone tables, and benches that have actually been built into the floor, similar to the walls of the clay structures themselves.
I want to walk up to the bar area.
Same.
I'd like to see who's in the bar. Have a look around.
You watch as there's a bunch of Borneans that are working in there, and the one that begins to approach the bar seems to have a bit of a limp, has a patch on one eye and a big apron on, and seems to be taking a couple of minutes and putting them down. Hello!
Oh,
Jeez.
Hello there.
Good day.
I'm hoping to maybe get some booze around here. You guys have any ale? Any kind of mead, perhaps?
Eh?
Something to
Beverage?
inebriate.
Beverage, I understand.
Yeah, see? Can I get one of those?
Okay.
Nice.
Goes underneath the table, brings out a jug of water, puts 3 glasses and pours 3 glasses of water.
Oh. Water, huh? Is there anything a little stronger than this, you think?
She reaches underneath, grabs a big bucket of ice, chisels some ice, and drops some ice into the water. Do you want it to be harder?
Literally.
No, thank you.
I like you. I like you a lot.
This is exactly what I wanted.
I was wondering if perhaps there was any work to be done for pay here. We're just looking to do some chores, hopefully for pay.
You are just in time for supper making. We're all making food and we could use extra help.
Great, I'd love to help you.
Brilliant. Are all 3 of you jumping in there, Mikhail?
Why not?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Alright, so really quickly, I want all 5 of you
Should you be
to
helping
roll
after drinking like that?
profession.
Yeah. Profession?
What?
Yes. Yeah, profession.
That's not even on the thing, is it? Okay.
Well, you can get specialized professions. which I don't think you have. So, Ashlyn, No One, and Mikhail, what did you get?
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, I got a 19.
I got a 16.
I love these things.
Stefan, what'd you get?
I got a 13.
13? Titus?
Oh, I'm rolling 2? I thought I was
Yeah,
I
you're
see it
rolling
all 5.
proficient.
Yeah, roll profession.
3.
Great. Alright, so over the course of the day, Mikhail and No One, you seem to have no trouble learning the very, very surprisingly complex recipes of the Bornoan culture, and seem to make quite lovely dishes. No One, you decide to take the initiative. You roll did you roll a natural 20?
No, he rolled 20.
Mikhail, you take the initiative, but you're picking up pretty well. I'm sure they make desserts, and as you ask around, dessert is not really a word that they're familiar with, so you take your own initiative, you make a dessert from your childhood and provide it up, and everyone seems to really enjoy it. Ashlyn, you're in there as well, but they seem to be really picking up on it. It takes you a little while. The recipes are very difficult. But all 3 of you make 20 gold.
Yay!
Ooh.
Mikhail, on the other hand, for everyone whom you let taste your desserts and was willing to want to make more and have some of it beyond just tasting it, tip you an extra 2 gold each. So give yourself an extra 10 gold. So
Nice.
A taste tester. Stefan, you rolled a
It was 13.
13. So you spend the all day sharpening. You get a good number of them done. You don't get them all done, but you get enough of them done that he's willing to give you 15 gold
Oh, snap.
for your effort.
Payday.
Titus,
Mm-hmm.
you ever heard the phrase "swimming with the fishes"?
Oh, no.
It's not quite that bad, but that literally does happen at one point. As Forvo spends more of his day preventing you from making more work for him than actually helping him. He doesn't seem bothered by this at all, but it's nowhere near as much as productive a day as he was kind of hoping.
You're a good man, Forbo.
Out of kindness and kind of this mutual understanding that I'm also letting you stay at my house, sort of thing. But for the assistance, I'll give you some of these fish to go with you when you leave.
Oh, that's so great, Forbo. I have these 5 days worth of fish that were on my dead body. I don't think they're good anymore. All right. Hey, where do I put them? Do I put them down here and deliver them?
You didn't have any fish on your body. They disappeared into the
They
abyss.
absorbed into you.
No.
I think they took them when you died.
Yeah.
Who took them?
No one.
Yeah.
Did you loot my dead body?
No, they turned to gold.
No,
that was your
the ones
fish.
you gave him, the ones he had on him originally.
Oh, the ones he had on him. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I did.
Sorry, I'm back
they're
on
pretty, they're pretty trampled.
Yeah, I
But
did.
he gives you 3 more fish.
Aw.
Aw. I'm gonna put 3 fish then. Thank you.
There's something about this die.
What's wrong with the die?
Well, I rolled 3 20s today.
It's my first ever D20. It's a sparkling
Don't-
gold one, of
don't
course. It's just
Curse it? What are you doing?
Yeah, no,
Curse
Don't
it.
ask about
That's
it.
It'll just roll nothing but 1 next game.
Yeah.
While I'm in this kitchen, can I look around for anything alcoholic? Can I take a roll on that, perhaps?
Roll a perception.
All right. Nope.
Waited.
I guess I got a 3.
Yeah, you don't find it.
Damn Correct.
Hard
All
water.
right. And with that, you spent your day working around the village of the Bornoans. You spend the night in Forvo's place again, and similar breakfast the next morning. Is there anything you guys wish to do before setting off the next day?
Do we regen our health now, or?
Yeah, you would have officially received a long
Oh,
rest. So any
Thank the
benefits you
Lord.
get from the long rest, you get those.
So we're still at Forvo's house.
Yeah.
I would thank Forville for his hospitality.
Yeah. And, I'm just trying to think of if there's a gesture that we can do.
Let him know that we're going to save the world. Don't you worry, Forville. We got this.
Oh, I'm not sure what it is that you got, but I'm glad you've got it.
Is there anything valuable in this room that I'm sleeping in?
Roll a perception check.
No.
We're not going to allow you to loot this guy.
No, I got a 3 again.
You got a 3?
Yeah.
Everything seems valuable in this room.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give my thanks, and my gesture is gonna be to get no one out of here.
So you all say thank yous to prevent no one from stealing from a lovely family of 4, and you head on down south towards your next leg of your adventure.
See you later, Forvo. Bye, better stuff.
What was the race called again?
The Bornoans.
Bornoans.
Nice Bornoan, y'all.
One more time.
Thank you for listening to this Twisted Gear Studios production in collaboration with MacGuffin Media. Our next episode of Zing Dong will air Friday, March 1st. In the meantime, Tuesday, February 19th is our next episode of Spacers, our Starfinder actual playcast, and Tuesday, February 26th is the next episode of The Call, our Call of Cthulhu actual playcast GM'd by Derek Snow. The game system used today was the D&D 5th edition by Wizards of the Coast. Music in this episode was provided by Matthew Chung, composer for Nerdvana the web series. Sound effects and ambient tracks licensed through Triune Films, Video Copilot, and Sirenscape. For up-to-date content, please subscribe to the Twisted Gears Studios and MacGuffin Media YouTube channels. All Twisted Gears podcasts are available on YouTube, Google Play, Apple Music, and Spotify. Please like and follow us on Facebook, as well as Twitter and Instagram at The Twisted Gear. Your players this evening were Mike Farrow, Tito Gillen, Ashley Lawrenson, Steve Reeve, and Matt Salem. Elizabeth Wells was our audio operator, and I was your host and GM, Zach Barrett. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.